Hey guys, Peter Jordan, Sunrise Marine and Lost Angler channel, and one of the biggest questions we get on almost every boat is, how do I use trim tabs? How do they work? How do I use them? When do I use them? Hold on, yard. So today, we're going to unravel the mystery of the trim tab. Here's how we're going to set up, and we're going to use our Lenco trim tabs today. And one important thing to remember is your trim tabs are not going to help you less your own plane. So if you're in an idle speed zone, they make no difference. The water pressure being pushed against the boat is not enough to let trim tabs do you any good, okay? So let's look at the basic idea of how a trim tab works. Your trim tabs are going to be on the back of the boat, on the transom of the boat on either side of your outboards. Board or boards, just depending. You're going to find these on monohull boats. You're going to see them in the up position here like this, and when they're in use, they'll come down like so. I know it's a little bit exaggerated, but they come up and down. That's essentially how they function. It's just like this. When they're up and running, they're like this. When they're in use, they're down like that. Now, let's say that you guys have a bunch of friends on the boat. And they're all hanging out, and they're over here, and your boat is listing to that side. It's taking a lean. What am I going to do? I want to level the boat out while we're running without asking everybody to move all over the boat. My Lenco trim tab switch. Alright, so here's what we're going to look at. All of my friends are on the right hand side of the boat. So my bow is down on the right hand side of the boat, which is also starboard. So we're going to kind of refer to it as port and starboard. Just remember, left is port, right is starboard. So everybody is on the starboard side of the boat and it's listing to that side, and I want to bring the port side of the boat level to it. So what I need to do is I need to bring the bow down on the port side. So I will push bow down here on the port side, and as it goes down, it will illuminate the little indicators to let me know where I need to go at. So you push it down, you can either do it just holding it down or incrementally until your boat levels out. And that's all you need to do. Now when people go to the other side of the boat, take the pressure off before you add pressure to the other side, okay? So your boat always runs best when it's running level, and we're going to look at the way you're going to use your trim tabs. Most of your trim tabs shouldn't really be thought of in the way of trim. Your trim for your boat is going to be controlled by your motor right here. That is what's going to bring your bow up and down. Your trim tabs aren't really made to do that. They're made to level the boat out. Now, however, when it's up and running, if you're getting some porpoising, it can help trim the boat out. But the main trim and tilt when you're running your boat is controlled by your outboard. So just keep that in mind. So think of your trim tabs for the most part more as levelers than trim for the boat. Now, when we pushed this side down, what did that do to my trim tabs? Okay. Well, the fact of the matter is, it actually did not take this side down at all. It brought this side down. What that did is it actually picked this side of the boat up using water pressure and dropped this side down, leveling the boat out. So instead of my boat sitting like this because everybody was sitting on one side, it lifted this side of the boat up and brought this side down, just like wings on an airplane. So your trim tabs are going to move opposite of what your switch is, but you're never going to really worry about that. So by the inverse, let's say everybody's sitting over here on this side. Instead, you are going to drop this tab, and it's going to be illuminated over here because we want to bring this side of the bow down. This tab will drop, pushing this side of the boat up and this side of the boat down, leveling the boat out. That's how trim tabs work. They're really simple, easy to do. There are lots of cool tricks you can do with them, and you can manipulate your hull with them as the way it rides. And we can touch base on that later on. But the biggest thing is, just remember, your trim tabs mostly are there for leveling. Don't overthink it. It's really simple. Just play with it some, get a feel for it. Don't be afraid to use them, and you'll find that they can be a really big asset in your boating. Hey guys, and again, thank you guys for watching. Hope it cleared up some mysteries. We're going to try to do a more advanced trim tab video later on. We're going to hopefully get that drone footage going. We're going to get Mr. Hunter Harkness to bust that puppy out. But apparently we had to have landing gear and there's other miscellaneous things, but we'll figure it out. Guys, thanks for watching and we'll see you on the water.